driving into the Point Reyes Station, and I forgot how pretty this place is. I've been here several years ago, and now we're just gonna roam around town, but I want to check out one section. I think it's called the Cypress Tunnel. But I want to get some coffee and go from there. All right, let's check it out. Point Reyes Station, Main Street. All right, we're here. Brick Maiden breads. They make their own breads. It's really cool. And the line is pretty long. And here's the entrance. There's the line. Yep.
One egg toast, and then do you kind of here? Yeah, it's okay.
Almond cake. Oh, cinnamon roll. It has a garden. Look at this. And it's got seating areas right here. And there's more seating areas down here. Yep. And then more seating areas down here. Cowgirl Barn. We're gonna come here later. Check this out. That's West Marin. Let's go. Oops. Here we go. Here we go. Yep. We'll go in here later. They're closed right now, but we'll go in here later. Apparently, there's a lot of stuff here. They got the farmer's wife right here, and then there. All right. What's on the first floor and the second floor? There's the first floor. Apparently, there's 2 rooms. And there's the second floor. Morning, everybody. It's Saturday, and I got the sun right here. It's beaming onto me. But got my coffee this morning. Traveled to Point Reyes Station, and gonna explore this town. I haven't been here in a few years, and this place is really pretty. I always forget how pretty this place is. And there's this farm I want to go later and check out. And I need to find a bank, because all I have are big bills, and they're they were selling eggs, butter, and honey. And you can feed chickens, so we'll check that out later. But I want to check out the Cypress Tunnel, check that out, and go from there, and probably have lunch out here too. So yeah, let's go on my little adventure. History about Point Reyes Station. Pause the video and zoom in on here if you want, but this used to be a train station. Wow. And this building was something else. Wow, this building was constructed in 1915. Wow. There's a cycle place there. See that? There's a lot of cool things in here. There's a surf shop too. Wow. What else is down here? We're exploring Point Reyes. It's gonna get busy here soon. Hey everyone, I am here, like I said, I'm at Point Reyes, checking it out. It's a cute little town, I'm gonna say. And I'm going to be exploring this area and seeing what it has to offer. I know a lot of people like go to the lighthouse, the beach, and to the Cypress Tunnel, but apparently Drake Boulevard, where the Cypress Tunnel is closed, probably due to construction or the weather, which is okay. I'm really here to explore the town. I just did Rick Maiden, I think. It's a cafe, little cafe restaurant, or not cafe, just not a restaurant. It's just a cafe, bakery, and that was really cool. That was really yummy. But now I'm checking out other spots here. Let's explore. Point Reyes National Seashore. Goes down this way. And then you got these old buildings over here and a gallery for Route 1. It's really cool. More stuff. Check out this property. It's got a house right there and a house right there. These are cool little houses. These people actually live here. Look at this. The houses are really cute. It just keeps going too. It's got the picket fence. And right across next door to them is a deli. This place is a deli. I do need to go to the bank though. There's the deli. This deli is the Point Reyes Deli. That's what it's called. Here's the name. We got a lot of seating area too. Check it out. I'm gonna walk around. Whoa, going down a bit. Wow. Morning. Parking. It's a Point Reyes gas station and Wells Fargo Bank. Point Reyes. There's all these little shops in this area. It's really cool. It goes here. We're gonna explore. Like I said, we're exploring Point Reyes Station. Let's see what they have here. Seriously. It's the creamery. Oh, it's a bookstore. It's a library. Oh wow. Very cool. Oh, it's a library. Oh, it's their local library. I don't want to disturb them. Very, very, very cool. All right, let's see what else they also have. I found their library. There's more buildings down here. I found more parking. Check out these artwork. I like that one. And she's selling all this stuff. It's just very cool. If you want to rent kayaks, you rent them at the gas station. There they are. Wow. This place is cute. Looks like someone's home, or several homes. Go down this way. Like I said, I'm just walking around this area. I might head up to Marshall's, not the store, but the what do you call it? The city or the town of Marshall, and going to check out the a restaurant there called Tony's. I might eat there for lunch. It's about a 16-minute drive there, and so I'm gonna check it out. But I'm checking out this town. This town is really cute, really quiet, and yeah, let's check out this building right here. Look at this building. This looks like a community hall right here. Drake's Bay Oyster Farm. Wow. Yeah, Hog Island is close by in Tamales Bay. And so there's a lot of oysters here. And a lot of the oyster farms. Well, Hog Island's the biggest oyster farm here. And so that's what's known here. Obviously, there's no tech out here. A lot of seniors, I could tell. There's a lot of senior centers. And I go down this street. Oh, my back's killing me. And I'll go down this street. The street looked like it just got repaved. Yeah, let's check it out. So, my 2025 will end with one more road trip. Not flying anywhere, but one more road trip to a area that I have not been to. Well, yeah, have not been to. I've reached to it to a certain point, but then like the city and then the next city over, I would never go to it because never thought I would. But yet I am going to explore it, and that will end my 2025 travels, and it will begin 2026 still with the travel. And so my 2026 traveling will involve one other state, well, 3 states, maybe 3 states, no, 2 states. Oh, we'll see. And hopefully one international trip. And hopefully I will have my kids for that international trip. I'm gonna try to do it in the summertime. And I'm just giving you guys, everyone, an update what I plan to do for 2026. I might do it more, give you more of an update when I go out there for New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. But I wanted to travel here to Point Reyes and check it out. I've been here a long time. I forgot how pretty it is. I might drive up Highway 1, Pacific Coast Highway 1, to check out, I'll go to a restaurant called Tony's. It's a restaurant out there, and give that a try. And then it's a seafood place, has oysters and stuff. This is an oyster town, by the way. Hog Island is an oyster farm. It's huge out here. It's really pretty. It's really Tamales Bay. If you haven't been out here in this little area, it's a really gorgeous area. It's a really quiet town. I was able to get a cell signal out here, which is really nice. But on the way back, I'm going to hit up at another place where they're selling fresh eggs, fresh butter, and fresh honey off that farm. I'm going to film that farm too if they allow me to. But I'm walking around here trying to enjoy this place. And yeah, a little alone time, a little self-reflection for my 2025. I traveled for 2025. I traveled about 14. I flew over the states, all these over the United States, and traveled to 14 places. Majority Florida was one of it, and so now I'm gonna stay local here. Next 2026 will be different. I might fly to Florida. I will figure that out. Hopefully I'll figure that out. But majority, I want to check out new places. And there's places I haven't been in the United States. You know, I flew into Nashville, never been into Nashville, but I've been in the airport, Baltimore. I haven't been there since before 9/11. And I've been to Texas so many times. This year I've been to Texas like 3 times. Stopped at the airport. I had a like 3 or 4 hour layover, so I've been to Austin and hanging out there, Dallas, all that. Flyover states, a lot of flyover states. But now Kansas City, Missouri is one of them, and now I'm gonna do some interesting videos here where hidden places, or not hidden places, more of unknown or unpopular places in California. Obviously, Point Reyes is popular, but not as popular. I'll say it's popular. There's a lot of people here. And I'm going to check out some other places where you might want to travel in California and check out. Not a touristy spot. It's more known for the locals, but it's a good place to check out. So yeah, if you're in here for California for a long time, it's a good place. You know, San Francisco, there's Napa, a lot of people go to, but if you go a little bit further out, past Sonoma, like past Petaluma, like I just passed Petaluma, there's a lot of good places out here. Really check out, a lot of good food. So yeah, this is one of my beginnings, checking out and exploring new places in California and sharing with everybody here on the channel. And I hope everyone enjoys it. Yeah, my back's killing me. I would be at the gym today, but I did something to my back at the gym. I was doing landmines and I screwed up my back. So now I'm trying to take a few days off. So yeah, let's explore more. Here is Side Street Kitchen. Side Street Kitchen is right there. There it is. And there's Brick Maiden Breads. There would go down this street. Yeah, I found their grocery store. It's called the Palace Marketplace. Let's check out the Palace Marketplace. Here's Toby Station. It's very popular because that's all these stuff inside. Check this place out. And they are making some stuff in here. I don't know what they're making, but they're making. And they have all of this containers. Wow. In here. Wow. This place. They have. Stop here. We'll go here. And this is the farmer's wife. Me with police and fire. The sheriff's station's right here, and they share it with the fire department. And they have their wildfire truck. They actually use it. I just talked to them for a bit. During the winter storms, they were using it full time, and then they have their regular engine. So yeah. All right, so I left the microphone in my car, and so this is Tamales Bay Oyster Farm, and I'm going to show you where the farm's at. So right out there where I pointed at, and that's how you farm oysters in this area. There's a lot of oyster farms out there besides Hog Island. Here's Mabel's restaurant. That's where I'm eating today for lunch. And apparently there's a hotel here. And apparently this place is really pretty at night because they have lights, string lights up there. Everything. All right, let's go eat. This is Mabel's. And it's completely empty. But check out the view. Really pretty. It must be great in the summertime here. Going to eat some of this. Oysters from Tamales Bay. Yay. And here's my lunch. I decided to go steak and eggs. Yummy. Check out this map. Wow. I'm on this Tower Hill Trail. See where I'm going to go. Here's the patio for Mabel. And then you get the view. I'm going to walk this trail. This is the trail I'm going to walk. Walking around. And that's Tamales Bay. Can't see it right now, but this place is gorgeous. Main parking lot's right there. There's a little trail. You got this bench, but then you got this cool area. Oops, I don't want to lose that. Yeah. All right, don't want to lose my seats are flying. Look at this. How cool is this? They have all this here. Chairs here. Rocking chairs and chairs. You get the view of Tamales Bay. There, hold on. Let's go down. There's Tamales Bay. Look how pretty that is. Wow. Oops. Very pretty. Very quiet. So there's no cell signal out here. So if you want seclusion, it's a really good place. Apparently this Marconi area has several hotels and lodges or whatever you want to call them. And it's just one big estate or compound or whatever you want to call it. It's very quiet here. I love it. Look how pretty this is. And I'll show you a few things about this property. So I was just sitting there, and actually met the general manager of this property. His name is Rob. Great guy. Just came from Utah. And he tells me that this is owned by the state. So this hotel and this whole property is owned by the state. Marconi, I believe, it's called the Marconi Property Place. I forgot what it was called. But the person originally owned it was he owned a, what do you call it? He invented the radio. Like, not invented the radio, but he had radio towers. And now I'll show you these old cinder blocks where they used to have these radio towers. So this used to house a radio antenna, a telegraph antenna. And so if you ever wanted to send a telegraph, because these used to have really high antennas, it would go to Hawaii. So you could actually send a telegraph all the way to Hawaii. So, and it actually all the way goes to Japan too. That's what he told me. And there's one way down there. You can't see it, but there's another platform just like this. That's way down there. So that's very cool. And yeah, I can't complain about this view. So I'm gonna look around. He said if I walk on this trail on the right, that there's a what do you call it? Nice tree tunnel. So I want to check that out. Let's go. So another history about this property, this Marconi property, when the person who created these antennas here and sent telegraphs back and forth to Hawaii to Japan or Japan to Hawaii and then to here. After that person, Marconi, I believe it's Marconi, sold the property to this cult. So this actually became a cult place. Not a very good cult. That the newspaper here at Point Reyes won a Pulitzer Prize for putting an article about this cult. The cult still exists in Germany, but they don't no longer own this property, but they're still around. But let's check. I'm going to go to the right here and go all the way down and check out more things. This is a nice hidden gem. You told me it's a hidden secret in Marin of this place, and I'm going to check out the hotel that's down there, but I want to see this tree trail, this tree tunnel. Yep. So we're going to go on this trail. Can't complain about this view of Tamales Bay. It's very beautiful. Look how pretty this is. These pine trees. Wow. Oh, this just goes in a loop. Wow. Whoa. Oh, my car's down there. Oh, this just goes in a loop. Yeah. Oh, there's more of those. Those concrete blocks. That's over there that used to hold antennas. Wow. Look how pretty this is. It's a gorgeous trail. I came from this trail. Now I'm gonna go here. Like I said, we can't get bored of this view. Still going down this trail. Look how pretty this is. This nice little tree tunnel. And here's the check-in place. It's very pretty. I'm gonna go inside in a bit. I want to film today. Oh, they have rooms in there. Okay. Guess this is the whole hotel. I guess so. And there's probably more down here. Oh, there are more down here. Look at this. Oh wow, this is really a nice place. Oh wow. Look how pretty this is. Wow. Wow. Look at the grounds. So pretty. Interesting. That's very quiet. Reminds me of Lake Tahoe. We got a fire pit and everything. So I'm in the lobby of this hotel. And look how these radios, all those old school radios, telegraph machines. Wow. It goes on and on. That's very pretty. This is a very pretty sitting area. This table here. They got a lot of cool stuff in here. It's a nice sitting area too. Cool sitting area. Look at this. They have coffee and stuff. Oh, this is a nice place to stay. They have a lot of cool souvenir stuff. Wow. Look, they even have slugs. And if you're hungry, you need some stuff, they have a little marketplace. All right, this place is a hidden gem. So if you're ever in Point Reyes and you're looking for a lodge or a place to stay, I would recommend this place. This place is really nice. I'm gonna go back to my trail again and head back to my car, and I want to go to that farm and get some eggs, butter, and honey. All right. So those things right there, let me see if I can zoom into them. That's how you farm oysters, right there. That's an oyster farm. Apparently the water here and everything else is great for oysters. Now I'm here. Look at all these chickens. Oh, a chicken escaped. Look at all these chickens. All these chickens. It's a lot of chickens. You got one chicken that escaped. How'd you escape, buddy? Hey, how'd you escape? Can you go back in? I don't know how'd you escape, but you escaped. Yeah. And then this is where I want to go. Check this out. That's a lot of chickens. They got honey. I want to get butter, honey, and eggs. So let's do this. So I got the goods. Got butter, honey, and eggs. Yay. Alright. So I'm going to end my video here at Hicks Mountain Hen Farm. And I hope everyone enjoyed the video. Alright everyone, take care. Bye!